And they're off and pacing. Line Officer fires fast from mid-pack for the lead. The whip up on Fashion Delight, and Big Jim involved early for Phil Hudon. He's up into second and pressing for the lead on the outside. Foreclosure slides in neatly fourth. Great Vintage parked on the outside early fifth. Westward Ho Hanover sixth on the inside. Fashion Delight has already pulled the 3-hole under urging, and Big Jim a little bit tough to steer down to the pylons, but he now clears the lead. Immediate pressure coming from Fashion Delight, who zips up on the outside for Dave Miller. 26-4 for the opening quarter. Line Officer third as Fashion Delight goes to the front. Foreclosure with a decision to make is racing in fourth. Great Vintage trying to flush him to the outside, looking for some cover to follow. Westward Ho Hanover is jammed in toward the inside. Shady Shark Hanover is seventh in the developing cover flow. Eighth is Hug a Dragon, and at the back of the pack is Looking for Adventure, who rounds out the field as they circle the turn. Foreclosure did flush out there, first over from the fourth spot. He's up into third, but he's 2 lengths for the lead of Fashion Delight, off a half and 55-3. So it's Fashion Delight as they head out of the backstretch under urging from Dave Miller. Pressure coming from Foreclosure, who quickens up to the leader's wheel there, and Big Jim is right there in the box racing in third. Great Vintage Steppy on the outside. Campbell trying to hold him together. Line Officer is fourth at the rail. Shady Shark Hanover moves up between horses in a tight spot there. Westward Ho Hanover is jammed in. He's seventh on the inside. 1:23 the 3/4 time, and Fashion Delight leads the way as they circle the far turn. Foreclosure trying to hang in there first over. Big Jim waiting for the passing lane, and Shady Shark Hanover is 3 wide for Morrill, and he's closing well on the outside. They're at the top of the stretch. Fashion Delight full out. Big Jim dives to the inside. Shady Shark Hanover on the outside. It's Big Jim at the rail under left-handed pressure, and Big Jim is going to win the Breeders' Crown. Shady Shark Hanover second, Fashion Delight third. Tight for fourth between Westward O Hanover and Foreclosure. 1:50-4 the time for the mile.
Wow, incredible, and a bit of an upset there. Big Jim at $9.20, $4 and $3 ahead of Shady Shark Hangover.
That's what we have.
$3.80 and $2.4. Speak for yourself. And Fashion Delight at $2.60. The $2 exacta 7.4 paid $38.80, and the 7.42 trifecta $106.
Big Jim last week at 3-5. Finished third, comes back at 7-2 tonight, gets the money. I was going to go in my pocket and bet the horse, but of course I didn't. That's why he won. It was okay to win.
Great day and night here at Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs, and the 26th Breeders' Cup held here in its entirety today. And here's a look at all 12 who are taking home the trophy, as well as some huge prize money that was put up here today.
Okay, we got Buckeye St. Pat, who is just the top lady, older trotting mare. She's as good as it gets. Okay, enough talk. The open trot, but that was the first one for Ron Pierce. Martini on the rocks. Ron Pierce came back on a 30-1 bomber, paid $60 and change, and jogged like a 3-5 shot. Break the Bank K, the 3-year-old colt trotter, and he beat, of course, Lucky Chucky and Muscle Massive. See You at Peelers, 3-year-old filly pace beat the undefeated Idyllic, and Man of Many Missions, the 2-year-old colt trot upsetter. Big Jim, as you just saw, won the 2-year-old colt pace. Impressive Kemp, not to be confused with Inspector Kemp, 3-year-old filly trot. And Dream Fair Eternal, open pace mare. She was great tonight, put on a show, did exactly that. 3-year-old filly pace, won the West, won the open pace, and Rock and Roll Heaven, 3-year-old colt pace.
Thank you, Steve Ross. And let's go down to Heather and Greg now for some final comments after a sensational night of racing. Let's go down to Greg right now. Greg Blanchard.
Thanks again, guys. And you know, off the top tonight, we talked about possible divisional honors hanging in the balance tonight, and I think some horses jumped up and seized the opportunity, put on a show. Dream Fair Eternal won the West, probably all putting themselves in the forefront, and I think in the end, Rock and Roll Heaven as well, probably locking up divisional honors for him, maybe even Horse of the Year. Heather, what do you think?
All I can say is between my interview with Ron Waples, my interview with Ronnie Burke, and then my awesome feature about Rock and Roll Heaven, I think they should make little mini-me's of Heather Moffat's, and then all the trainers can carry them around in their pockets, because I'm definitely a good luck charm.
I don't know what to say, but on behalf of Steve Ross, Heather Moffat, Greg Blanchard, Jennifer Sherlock, I'm Lou Tilley, for everyone in the truck, Ed Kobeski, Bruce Casella, Mark Dudzinski, and Brian McClendon. Good to work with you guys again. We thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.